Well, hello, my YouTube family. It has been quite an eventful Saturday afternoon. I don't know what time it is now, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. I have no idea. But my partner in crime, Carrie, and I met at the Red Robin this afternoon at 12:30. And I'm telling you, this place has burgers for days, for days. Do you understand what I'm saying? Burgers for days. So, me loving super spicy stuff to begin with. I just love spicy food in general. I went for the ghost burger. It doesn't hit you at first. It really doesn't. You take a bite and it's like, oh, okay, this is all right. Just wait. Just wait. Because it's got pepper jack cheese, it's got jalapeno, spicy cheddar. I mean, it's got a spicy chipotle sauce, all of that. And they loaded up my burger with some jalapenos, okay? I was drinking my peach iced tea like there was no tomorrow. And Carrie had sweet potato fries. I should have ordered the sweet potato fries. My fries were good. They were those big fat fries that Red Robin serves that they show you in the commercials. They were just a tad stingy with my fries, but that's okay. That's all right. My first time there. I'm sure it's not my last time there. The food was good. The food was good. The service was okay. I mean, they gave us enough time to chat it up, and we caught up, and then I think it was, no, there was no I think about it. It was just supposed to be a regular lunch, date with two girls and just, girls afternoon. Just lunch. And then as we were talking, what makeup are you wearing? I said, hey, your lip gloss looks nice. Man, your lipstick look nice. So of course that gets us. And I said, well, why don't we just go to Target? We mentioned Ulta. We mentioned Walmart. First it was Walmart. Ulta, I told her, it's a little too pricey. I don't have that much cash on me. Okay, so Ulta's out. Then we started talking about Walmart. Walmart is okay. It wasn't really that far. But I said, wait a minute. Isn't the Target a little closer to than the Walmart? And she's like, yeah, I think so. So I said, let's go to the Target because I really haven't been in Target in such a long time. And I really haven't been in the Walmart in such a long time. But this particular Walmart, I remembered the one that she was talking about. I'm not really that fond of. There's a Walmart in Uniondale. That Walmart. Okay, Carrie, if you're watching, we got to go to that Walmart. Jerusalem Avenue, Uniondale something. Google, honey, Google. You'll find it. And we can go there the next time. So we wound up at the Target. And that is where all trouble and madness happens. Okay? I mean, we're talking about, she was like, oh, your foundation looks really nice. Which one is it? And then we were talking about a specific product, which I know I had seen in a drugstore. Originally, she had seen it on QVC. It's a Mally primer, I think, or a Mally. It's a face balm, but I think you put it on after you apply your makeup and it just sets it. And it's like a clear balm. And of course, on QVC, they charge an arm and a leg, and it's Mally, an arm and a leg. So I said, wait a minute, I think I had seen that in a drugstore somewhere, and I didn't remember the line, and I didn't remember if it was Revlon. I couldn't remember if it was Maybelline. So we were going up and down, and of course they didn't have it. So Carrie, if I find it, I will buy it for you, okay? If I find it. I know I had seen it somewhere. In any event, we were standing in front of the Sonia Kashuk, because I was interested in the Sonia. There were two of them, Sonia Kashuk Tinted Moisturizer and the Sonia Kashuk Foundation. One is illuminating and the other one is radiant. Both words, radiant, illuminating, glow, you know me. So I figured, I was looking and I said, well, one is more expensive than the other. And we started talking. Then there was a woman who works in the Target, but she doesn't work specifically for Target. She works for a brand company. And, she's interested in what people have to say about specific products. She can tell you about other specific products. And she came right to Carrie and me, and she said, what are you girls talking about? And, you know, I was telling her that's what it was. I had turned around and I had seen the Pixie line, and I was like, oh, Pixie. And there was a finishing mist, which I definitely bought. This. I had read about it online, and I read about it and fell in love, and I said, oh, I have to get this. It is the Pixie by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist, and it's with rose water and green tea. Now, we all know I'm using this one right now, right? The NYX Matte Finish. That's the one that I'm using right now. And I also have the Dewy Finish. You would think I'd be satisfied with those two. You didn't even start the Dewy Finish, Nancy, and you're doing the Matte Finish, and it's not even really halfway. Well, it's about right down to here, so I'm using it up. I use it every day to set my makeup, okay? And it still gives you that kind of a nice, bright glow. You know me about the glow, the illumination. So I read about this Pixie online. I don't know what I was doing online, but it came across to me. Either it's in the Allure magazine or I read about it online. I'm not sure. Anyway, I remembered that it was a fixing mist. And this has rose water and green tea. These have all sorts of madness in them and nothing natural. I still use them though. Oh, hello, my booby. Tom is awake. Tomcat. When he wakes up and he hears my voice, he has no idea where he is. He's trying to figure out, hello, boo-boo. He's sitting on the floor. He gets this look in his eyes like, where am I? What am I doing here? Been here 2 years now. And he still doesn't remember where he is. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying. So, this is the Pixie by Petra. It is a makeup fixing mist with rose water and green tea, which is basically the reason why I wanted to get it, because it has natural products in it. Okay, it's got, oh Lord, so many natural products that there's just too many. There's a lot. It's got natural products in it. And it's a fixing mist, and it'll leave a dewy finish. Comforts, protects, increases hydration, and balance the skin for a fresh face. Okay, so I'm all, you know, I'm all into the fixing mists. Setting sprays, fixing. As long as there's a nice dewy finish to the end of the makeup, I'm all for it. And you have to excuse the hair, because it was looking a lot better earlier this afternoon, but, you know, I'm home now, so. And I know it has to get done, people. I know. But it's July 4th, so you know nothing was going to get done today. In any event, the woman came over to me, and her name is Elise. And hi, Elise, by the way. How I am saying hello to Elise is Carrie started talking about, well, you know, Nancy has a YouTube channel, and you just look her up on Nancy Google. She talks about makeup, and I'm like standing there, and I'm going, really? I'm really honest to God, not about the numbers. I love my subscriptions. I love my subscribers. Every time there's an added subscriber, I count my blessings. But I don't do this for the numbers. I don't. I just do this because I enjoy doing it. I love it so much. But, you know, numbers are nice, but I don't, you know, some people do the YouTube because they want to be famous and they want to have a gazillion subscribers. They want to be another Michelle Phan. I'm not all about that. I'm about being real. I'm not a makeup artist. And I enjoy makeup. I wallow in it. Everybody knows this. Tom. He sees my sandal underneath the closet door. It's sort of sticking out a little bit, and boo-boo. No. Okay. And then he gives me the wide eyes, which I cannot resist. So I know I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, people. I know. Focus, Nancy. So back to what Carrie was telling Elise. Elise was like, what? you know, you have a YouTube channel? And I was like, well, yeah, you know, and Carrie's like, well, why don't you tell her? And I'm like, no, I really, you know, I get very embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed about the fact that I do videos. I'm just embarrassed about the fact that somebody is broadcasting the fact that I do videos. I like people just to just stumble upon me accidentally. I love that. That's just, it's a wonderful little gift. But okay, Carrie wants to be my agent. So she told Elise about Nancy Goo. And she's like, oh, I've got to look you up. And I'm like, okay, thank you very much. And I just really wanted to crawl under a rock. I really did. But, you know, at the same time, I'm extraordinarily grateful. So, Elise, if you are watching, please drop me a line, a little comment, and I will know that it's you. And let me tell you about Elise, okay? Elise, like I said, she's in the cosmetics department at Target. You have to go to the Target that's on Corporate Drive in Westbury. I think that's the one. Okay? It's right on the other side of the Roosevelt Field Mall in the back. So there's a Target there, people. Okay? Right behind the Best Buy, go in the back of the Best Buy, you will find Target there. There is also where you will find Elise. You have to go into the makeup section. You can't miss her. She's a cute little petite woman, blonde hair. She will come to you and help you, or you can search her out. And she will definitely help you. Well, she was very, very into what Carrie and I were talking about. And, you know, not aside from the whole YouTube thing, she was interested in the fact that I knew a little bit about makeup, and Carrie did as well. But of course, Carrie's pushing me onto her a little bit. Like, you know, you should talk to her. And she has a YouTube channel and this. And I'm like, oh, Lord, you know, really? And I kept telling her, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a makeup artist. And I really am not, people. Y'all know. I'm not a makeup artist, but I love makeup. And I couldn't emphasize enough how much I just want to wallow in makeup 24/7. I love makeup. I should have been a makeup artist. I should have been in cosmetology. But I fell in love with makeup later in the game. I wasn't into that much makeup when I was a teenager, but I fell into it much, much later on. So I started to talk about this, and I started to talk about, I don't remember exactly where it was. I think I had Googled it or I read about it. And I was telling, you know, both Carrie and Elise that, you know, I do use a setting spray, the NYX setting spray. But this has natural products in it, whereas the NYX does not. Even though this is 10 times more expensive. This is like $16. It's Pixie, okay? Pixie is extraordinarily expensive. But I was determined to buy it. I originally wanted to buy the Sonia Kashuk. And we were talking about the Sonia Kashuk foundation and the Sonia Kashuk tinted moisturizer. And why was the tinted moisturizer more expensive than the foundation? I still have yet to know. Couldn't buy either one because they didn't seem to have my shade in either, especially the foundation. Didn't have my shade at all. I think the foundation was the Luminous foundation, and the tinted moisturizer was a Radiance tinted moisturizer. Now, y'all all know. Carrie, pay attention. I am using this, and I am mixing it with this. These are the two things that I have on my face. This one is a little too light for me, but I still use it every day. I kind of powder it down. And this one is definitely too dark for me. Mix them together, perfect, perfect match. So these are the two things. This is the CoverGirl Queen Collection, because I keep calling it Queen Helene. Y'all know. Carrie especially knows, because I keep calling this, you know, the CoverGirl Queen Helene. And it's Queen Collection, Nancy. Okay? Queen Collection, Natural You, and this is also a CoverGirl, but you see the word, Luminous. Anything that says radiant, glow, luminous, y'all know I'm all about it. So Carrie, I know you wanted to know what, this was too dark for me, so I couldn't wear it by itself, so I mixed it with this, and this is what it came out with. So there you have it. Now, the lipstick that I'm wearing, that both Elise and Carrie liked, I'm not too crazy about this one, is this Almay one. I don't remember what it was called. It's an Almay lipstick of some sort. Smart Shade Butter Kiss. And this is in the shade Berry Light. And this is very light. And let me do a swatch for you. And that is very light. I don't know what it is about the fact that I don't like it. It's just, I thought it was going to be a lot brighter than it is. It's okay. You know, it's nice for a little afternoon ditty and a little, you know, work. It's very workable. Go to work with it. It's not bright, bam, in your face. Wait until you see what I bought, though. Yeah, Carrie. I was supposed to go straight home, right? I managed to make another pit stop over at the Rite Aid near my house. I'll show you what I bought. So this was what's on my lips, which they seemed to like. Thank you very much. So Elise was so nice to us about us being nice to her that she said, come here, girls. I've got to show you something. I've got to show you something. So she gave us her card. That is her card. There it is. Hello, my name is Elise. And these are the hours in the back of the card. I don't know. The lights are so bright that, you know, there we go. Those are Elise's hours. Well, at least for Saturday, we know that she's there from 10 to 5 because today is Saturday, July 4th. So there we go. And she is a beauty concierge. And you will find her in the beauty section. Such a nice person. She was so nice. She was so generous that she gave us samples, like beauty product samples. Let me show you what this woman gave us. What? She's like, here you go. She gave us this cream hydrating conditioner, 2 of them, okay? She gave us this. She gave us this, which is an oil for your body as well as your hair. You can use it anywhere. #1 in France. She gave us Hawaiian Tropic. Now, this is ultra light, high performance sunscreen. I think it's a tanning situation. I'm not really sure. No, it's a sunscreen. Oh, this is good stuff. Okay, because, you know, I don't need a tan. I'm just saying. But the pièce de résistance was this. She had given us a Pixie eyeliner. And over here was a coupon. But unfortunately, it had expired on the 1st of July. Today is the 4th. So the cashier, she was really, really sweet. Because she was more pissed off than I was. She said, damn, this thing expired on the 1st. And I said, well, you know, if you can't take it, that's okay. So she tore it up and she said, you know what, let me try something. And she couldn't deduct $3. The coupon was for $3 off. She deducted $1. She could do that. And I was just as grateful as if it was $3. So I said, oh, thank you very, very much. And she said, yeah, because, you know, why would you? And I said, yeah, well, I said, this is a sample that Elise had given us. So she said, oh, okay. And, you know, I still had to get charged for it, but like only $1. So that was fine. That was, I mean, Carrie and I just was going there just to get some makeup and then walk out the store. We walked out with samples. We walked out with a new friend named Elise. You will be seeing me again. I know it looks like it says eyes, but no, it's E-L-Y-E-S. These lights are damn bright as hell. Okay, E-L-Y-E-S. Elise. You cannot miss her. Go in the back of where the Boots, the Boots #7 products are. They're in the back. In the cosmetics section, in the back, you will find Elise. She has medium blonde hair. And it's kind of like dark. She's got dark lights, highlights. You'll see her. You will see her. She is the friendliest person, and she was so kind. She was just so generously kind. You know, if you see Elise, tell her Nancy sent you. Nancy Goo Goo sent you. I'm sure she'll know who you're talking about. because, and she had left. We were talking, and then she had left because she had to, she had to talk to other customers, and other customers were actually calling her, excuse me, miss, can I help? I need help with something. So we had to, let her do a job. So Carrie and I went off and did whatever. And like, two women in the cosmetic section, we can be there for hours. So an hour had gone by and I was still looking at something, and Carrie had been somewhere else. And I was looking at something, and Elise was like, oh, you're still here. And I said, yeah, we're still here. So after about another hour, my back was starting to hurt. And I had told Carrie about my back situation. And it was starting to, get that little throbbing sensation. And once the throbbing sensation kicks in, it's lights out for me. So I finally found Carrie. Carrie done got a cart because she not only was she doing cosmetic shopping, she was doing food shopping. She needed some muffins and some coffee for her mom. I mean, she was all out. So I said, you know what, Carrie, I really, I'm going to stand online now because my back is hurting. She said, oh, okay, I just need to get some muffins. I need to get some muffins and I'll be right behind you. And sure enough, she was. So after we had gotten out of line, it was time for us to go. She had parked on one end of the Target and I had parked on the other end of the Target because we were following each other. She was following me to the Target after we had left Red Robin. And I said, can I follow you? She goes, no, let me follow you. I should have followed her because she got to Target before I did. We had separated somewhere along the line. I don't know what happened. There was a car that got in between us and then two cars or whatever. And next thing you know, I'm looking for her in the back and I don't see her car anywhere. And I'm like, oh Lord, she turned off somewhere. And then I missed the turn. So then I had to turn back. And as I'm in the parking lot of Target, I hear the phone ringing and I'm like, oh damn, should I pick it up? And she calls again. And I said, I'm in the parking lot of the Target. I'm looking for a parking spot right now. So she had parked on the other end of the Target, and I parked on the other end of the Target. And when I said, I'll meet you inside. I totally forgot that there were two entrances to Target. So I walked in, and I'm expecting to see her, and I don't see her. So I called her on the phone, and I said, well, where are you? She said, well, where are you? I said, I'm inside the Target. She goes, I'm inside the Target. She says, are you next to the Starbucks? I said, yes, I am next to the Starbucks. It is right across from the cosmetic section. Where do you think I would be? So I stayed there, and then she came out, and that's when the adventures hit. So we were there for a good long time. She obviously bought a lot more than I did. I really thought I was going to buy a whole hell of a lot of stuff because there was a lot of stuff there. Obviously, cosmetic section, hello. But I did not buy that. I really bought this, and the rest are samples that Elise gave us. So I just really walked out with buying this, and I cannot wait to use it. I can't wait to use it. But, of course, that was not the end of my shopping spree. I'm driving home, and, I'm sitting. So as soon as I sit, the backache, it's like you're stretching out, and it relaxes. So I was feeling a little better as I'm driving home. But something tells me, Nancy, why don't you just go to the Rite Aid? Because you had gone to the Walgreens already yesterday. So I said, okay, let me go to the Rite Aid, which is right behind the Walgreens. So I went to the Rite Aid. Now, before I show you all of this, it's not really, I say it like it's a lot, but it's only 4 items. Before I show you the 4 items, there's a method to the madness, and you will see the method to the madness. You'll catch on as to why I'm buying this particular shade. There is a commercial, a Simon's Mall commercial with a model. She looks like she's like an Oriental model. She's gorgeous as all hell. I mean, she's a model. Hello. And she's wearing this bright ass red lipstick. I must know. Do you understand what I'm saying? I must know what that lipstick is that she is wearing. It is bright. It is beautiful. And yes, it could be a match for my Wet n Wild. I forgot the name of it. The Wet n Wild bright lipstick that Stoplight Red. I think it's Stoplight Red. It could be Stoplight Red, or maybe it's another one. I'm not really sure. But I have a bright ass red, similar to this one, but there is something different about this particular lipstick on this model. I have to know. I have to know what it is. And you could YouTube the commercial, because I YouTubed the commercial because I wanted to know if they had any details as to what she was wearing. Out of luck on that one. It is the Simon Mall commercial 2015. Just plug that on your search in the YouTube, and you'll see the model that I'm talking about. Just look at the commercial. She's modeling mainly clothes, but that pop of red on her lips against her beautiful porcelain skin and her dark hair, the red lipstick just pops. And then there's a red dress that she kind of like, you know, they flash different outfits on her, and there's a red dress that has a zipper on the side or something that's the exact same red as the red on her lips. Oh, sweet Jesus, I need to find that lipstick. I need to know what it is. It's probably something so damn outrageously expensive that I won't be able to get it anyway, but I must know. So that is the prelude to what's in here. And so here we go. I don't know if I'll be able to do any swatches. I don't think so. And there's one that's absolutely not red at all, but I had to have it because it's just a wonderful shade. So let me show you this one. It's a Rimmel Stay Glossy. You know I love me some Stay Glossy lip glosses. Holy sweet Jesus. And this is in the color Endless Summer. I'll do swatches as I'm wearing them, because just like yesterday, remember I showed you all those lipsticks. I will swatch them when I wear them, but I will show you what they are. So this is Endless Summer, and this looks like it's kind of like a goldy pink with gold flecks. Gorgeous. So had to have it. Had to have it. People have spoken to me about this one. Eileen, you have smacked me on top of the head about this, and I did not pay a damn bit of attention. And all of a sudden, boom, it clicks to me now. It is a Revlon Color Burst lipstick in the color, and I think, Dana, you slapped me in the head with this one too, Candy Apple Red. Candy Apple. It's just called Candy Apple. It is a bright-ass red. The two of you had mentioned it when these first came out, and I was like, well, late to the party, always. Here I am. Okay. Then there was this lipstick that I saw. Oh, I only bought 3 things. No, 4 things. The Rimmel, this, and the other one. This is of course, a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick. I must have all of these shades by now. This is number 654, Ravish Me Red. And this is what it looks like inside. Look at the brightness. I mean, this is behind the plastic. And you can see that brightness. What? Cannot wait to wear it. Last but not least, I'm on a roll with these. This is the Revlon HD Ultra Lipstick. This is what, number 4. The other 3 I showed you yesterday. And this is $8.95. This one is called Poppy. Look at the brightness of Poppy. Oh, darn. Look at that. It's like an orangey red. Sweet Jesus. That's all I have to say. I have so many new lipsticks to show you people that I will be doing lips of the days with new products for at least a good 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that takes care of 1 week. And this is going to take care of the week after. Candy Apple, Ravish Me Red, and Poppy. That'll take care. And this one. That'll take care of the following week. So there you have it, people. There it is. That was the Saturday Madness. And I had a wonderful, wonderful time. I met a new friend. Hi, Elise. Please go see her. Go to the Target in Westbury on Corporate Drive. I think it's on Corporate Drive. I'm not sure. But go to that Target near the Roosevelt Field Mall. It's not attached to the Roosevelt Field Mall. Of course, these are people that are living in Long Island and Queens. Hello. Or Brooklyn, if you want to take a trip. Go to the Target. Does the Target have an address? Doesn't have the address. But go to the Target in Westbury. And behind the Best Buy. If you see the DHW shoe, houseware, whatever, it's on the other side. Go down that street and make a left and then go in and you'll see the Target. Elise will be there. Tell her Nancy sent you. That's all I have to say. Okay, Elise, I hope you're watching. And thank you so, so much for being so kind and so generous to me and Carrie. And hello, Carrie. I hope you're watching. And thank you so much, people, for just watching and being interested. Okay? You know, it's half an hour. It's going on to, you know me and my babbling. Okay? So, yeah, that's another thing, Elise. If you plan on watching some of my other videos, be prepared to sit down with some coffee or some popcorn or whatever, because my videos are rather lengthy. Okay? Because I can talk. All right, so I love you. I love you all. Have a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend. Elise, take that weekend with your girlfriends. I'm just saying. And that is it. That is all. That is a Saturday for me. I am going to change into my summer comfy cozies. I'm going to max and relax. Later on, Pop and I are going to have dinner. And that's it. Where is Tom? There is Tom. You see what he did to my shades, right? You see where his butt is? Those shades, that part of the shades are gone. Because he bent them so much just to do what he's doing now, that is his little, that's his little get in. I don't have shades there anymore. That's why his butt is sticking out. He's watching the birds outside in the backyard. This is what he does, people. This is what he does day and night. When it's time for me to go to sleep, that's what he does. He walks on top of my head, which is on the pillow, walks on top of me, couldn't care less about me, and goes behind and does his little security check. Then he'll walk across, out the other side, hop down off the bed, go into the living room to do his final security check, kitchen, hallway, then he'll come back up, hop on the bed, and go to sleep. Okay? I love him. He is the cat that's the love of my life. Seriously. That is my baby. Okay, that's it. That's all. It's far too long. I love you. Bye now.